And we begin this evening with the Biden administration vowing justice after 2 Americans were kidnapped and killed by cartels in Mexico.
2 other Americans were rescued today and are now on U.S. soil. WGN's Andrea Medina is live in the newsroom with the very latest. Andrea.
Hi, Ray and Lourdes. The surviving victims are being treated at a Texas hospital where at least one of them is hurt. Mexican officials say the pair were found in a wooden shack and one man responsible has been arrested.
Today, we learned the very sad news that Mexican state and federal authorities recovered 4 U.S. citizens kidnapped on March 3rd in Matamoros, Mexico.
At a State Department briefing on Tuesday, spokesperson Ned Price confirmed 2 of the 4 Americans who were violently kidnapped in Mexico last week did not survive.
2 U.S. citizens were returned to the United States. The bodies of 2 other U.S. citizens killed in the same incident were also recovered.
According to a relative of one of the victims, the 4 drove together from the Carolinas to the Mexican border city of Matamoros in the state of Tamaulipas, so one of them could get cosmetic surgery. They were all natives of Lake City, South Carolina, according to the mayor.
2 of the American citizens were killed. 1 was injured and the other was unharmed.
The group were in a white minivan with North Carolina license plates when they ended up in a crossfire between rival cartel groups on Friday. The man was shot and all the doors were open. Video from the scene also appears to show the moments when they were kidnapped. At least one woman can be seen in the bed of a white pickup truck surrounded with men armed with guns.
2 Americans who survived what, by all accounts, must have been a traumatic and harrowing experience.
The White House denounced the abduction.
Attacks on U.S. citizens are unacceptable, no matter where or under what circumstances they happen.
Officials credit the Justice Department, Mexican authorities, the FBI, and the Department of Homeland Security for their swift response to this frightening incident and finding the innocent victims. They pledge to pursue justice.
Right now, our immediate concerns are for the safe return of our citizens, the health and well-being of those who survived this attack, and the support which must be rendered to the families of those who need it.
At this time, authorities have not revealed the identities of the 4 Americans, but prior to this incident, the State Department had issued a warning to Americans to not travel to 6 Mexican states, which includes the Matamoros area. The warning was issued after the state's seen an increase in violent crimes and kidnappings. In the newsroom, Andrea Medina, WGN News.